I'm doing pop culture, entertainment, things like that, and of course, once in a while, I make a video on Meghan Markle or Harry or both. Now, what I've said is, to an extent, they're fluff news. When there's not so much going on, I check them out, I'll share my opinion. When the big news comes, of course, I'll cover it, but usually it's not big news. In this case, I think it's worth it though. Harry's book came out, and to me personally, without reading too much online, because I haven't dove into it yet, it seems like, I don't know, what's it for? Does he really want people to know? Or is it a cash grab? So here, obviously, negativity's trending on Twitter. Harry's a lying traitor. Meghan and Harry exposed. It doesn't stop. This person says the Queen went to her grave knowing that her grandson and his wicked, malicious wife called her and the institution racist, which he now denies ever saying. He denies that with no emotion. That sick, mentally unstable man did that to HMTQ. Never forget that. And that's a good point that emotion means something. I mean, we're behind screens here. We're watching interviews on YouTube, some clips and things like that. The only way to really win some opinions is by emotion. I mean, look at Amber. Obviously, we talk about her a lot and we have. If she had genuine emotion, then I think more people would turn their head and be like, yeah, I don't know. She's got no evidence, but she really looks like she's been through it. But we get the reverse, where not so much. Like was revealed in Virginia, like her acting coach said, well, not such good acting. And similarly, with Harry here, he just says things with no emotion really. Just kind of blank stares and explains things, and that's it. Almost as if he's being encouraged to say what he's saying. It's not all coming from himself. Obviously, the theory there is that you know who is telling him. And this person says Harry proved that he will use every interaction with the royals to sell on streamers or in books. Harry violated the privacy of the king by quoting a private comment Charles made to his sons following Queen Elizabeth II's funeral. Harry rushed to update his book and violate privacy for money, and that's the feeling I get. I mean, we can't prove it, not really, but look at the surface of it. Why was the book even necessary in the first place? Did he have to get these things out to the world? Think about you or I. We've got things in our life, everybody does, between our spouses, our kids, siblings, whatever it is. Do you feel the need to get that out there? You've got to tell people about certain things. And I don't mean people, I mean a large audience. Of course, you talk to other close family and friends about issues in your life, but you don't always need to write a book and get it out there to prove some kind of point. Usually, you don't want to. Usually, you want to keep that stuff secret. Unless, well, there's a lot of bucks at stake. A cover from The Sun. We never called royals racist, which is what Harry claims. I don't have an exact interview in mind or anything like that, but I'm gonna assume it's out there somewhere. But I digress. I don't have the exact moment in time in my mind. Maybe one of you guys down there knows. Pretty interesting. What kind of a grandson doesn't visit his 96-year-old granny every chance he gets? He said he had a special relationship with her. Fair enough. Harry refuses to believe that the awful things he has said about William are harmful. Shame on Harry. You get heart number 300. Now 314 somehow. Harry claims King Charles didn't show emotion when Diana died. I remember a man distraught and hurting for his children. He flew to Paris to escort Diana's body home and broke down in tears. Well, there's something that some of us here are familiar with about a certain somebody else. Looks like a TURD on Harry's head. Being a traitor for dummies. Alright, gonna get some memes. Fine, fine. Same thing with Amber. I'm down for the occasional joke. It just can't be like all of what you do. Once in a while, yeah, sure. And this person says, Meghan humiliating Harry and his royal family while she claims to be a victim of racism. Why does this trashy liar remind me of Amber Heard mocking Johnny, his fans, and his career while lying to be a victim of DV. I don't really make the direct connection between Amber and Meghan and Harry, but I see how there might be some similarities in the way their mouth moves a little bit and not always the truth comes out. Let me know what you think down below. Doing shout outs, special thanks, things like that. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. And if you don't subscribe, you'll get videos, a haircut at some point. I'm just so busy, it hurts. So I can't just yet. We're done here for now. That was silly. See you next time.